Like, somehow, last, Friday, I was able to stop the stream with, like, 1,000 megabytes remaining in the hard drive. Of course, then again, I didn't watch the YouTube upload to see if there was actually... It uploaded the whole thing. As far as I know, probably didn't, probably just kept going until there was, like, no space and then cut out early. Probably cut out early. I should check that. Now we're just waiting on the Twitch. I should hit the flash button again. Lano says 3,000 TP. It's going to take a while for me to get it. So, you want to wait for the defense boost to wear off, or do you just want to go and do that? Okay, you just want to go do that thing you do. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I could never do that move in real life. I think it would just cause me to injure every single joint, bone, muscle, and nerve in my body all at the same time. The fact that she can do it over and over again is a testament to Square Enix. Not only do they have unrealistic hair, but also unrealistic battle animations. Lash. And it looks like the Twitch has picked us up, so hello everyone! It is no longer Monday. It's Tuesday, January 31st, 2017. I'm Dent. That's Lanos behind this cow. That's a Pururu. We're still playing Final Fantasy XI Online. Alright. Didn't make it on last night. Had a little bit of a, how shall we say... Well, if we had been on last night, we would have had to move the setup into the bathroom, and Lanos already said he didn't want to watch that or listen to it. So, I agree. It would have made for a very interesting gain XP, though. And Lanos, do you want to go ahead and weapon skill? We need a magic burster. So bad. We're both going to have full TP. We can do this. I feel good about this one. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Don't die. Unable to use weapon skill. WTF. Still got the darkness. Not a paladin. Wearing a dark coat. I could start putting buffs up, but it's not going to increase the DPS all that much. All it's going to do is get me killed faster. A Pururu, surprisingly, is not out of MP. Koromaru, non-surprisingly, is. I take that back. Looks like she just sacrificed some of her deal. Alright. Rude with that puppy. Wait. I just realized something. Gulkin sausages, you get those from sheep, right? What? I hit flash. Off tank. Just like the dunes. Maybe if we all use Gulkin sausages, and then it was to copy our food buffs, it'd be all like, oh god, and then fall over and die. Probably not. Never be that easy. I shouldn't be. You waiting on sneak attack? I'm going to do Sentinel, just so I can hold on to the hate. It's going to do its little defense move too. But that's okay, because this weapon skill, I think, does this the one that ignores defenses? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. We were doing great, I thought, till Lanos died. But we got him back up. And then Terran had to go AFK. And he hasn't come back yet. So, we're just two-manning it, really. It's Sir Wedgie! Happy Tuesday, Sir Wedgie. Can't hurt me. Of course, I was like, yeah, we can't hit him either. Just miss, miss, miss. 0, 86 here and there. I'm gonna put it in light up. If I don't get interrupted, I don't miss that much. Really? Okay, maybe it's me that's doing all the whiffing. It's probably me doing all the whiffing. I'm just looking at little numbers going up there. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Don't die. Speaking of whiff, I think I just did a darkness for like 9 points of damage. Almost 1,300 accuracy, naturally. Nice! Cheers, by the way. See, I put the Enlight spell up, and I get knocked down to like 500 points of health. It's the last day in January. And it's about as warm as you would expect the last part of May. I think I got up to like 75, 78 today. I don't know whether or not to turn my air conditioner on or the heater. Did you get any goodies on the weekend from the domain invasion? Yeah. I mean, I got free stuffs. Don't know if you could call them good. Let's see. For a neck piece, I got... This was the last piece I got. This Sanctity necklace, which I guess everybody kind of gets. You do the fight long enough. Hit the flash. Don't lose hate. Don't lose hate. This is where Lanos was like, I'm going. And I totally didn't see it. Yeah. So it looks like he went as well, but... Oh well. Flash. Looks like he's hit me with my own Enlight spell. Yep. He is. Oh well. Doesn't help that we got the guy that you don't want any buffs on, and all we have are buffers. I mean, I even have a... even got a bard. Oh well. I got some pants. The Valorous hose. This was really the only piece of interesting gear that I got. Requiscat. More darkness. And I think I also got like some mage pieces. I don't remember which ones. Stuff that I can't... Well, I mean, I could use it. If I can find it. No. I should pay attention. I am tanking, by the way. Even though we only got 2 minutes and 37 seconds left. Hey! Lenos, I got an idea. If we both use our crickets, he'll go straight after Terran, right? Or do we have to, like, put him on the hate list somehow with, like, a cure spell? Not sure. We should find out. On the count of 3, cricket time. Or actually, I'll let you use your crickets first. I say crickets. It's a Raising Genie Cage. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Let's go ahead and get reprisal going. That way I won't get interrupted, maybe. I'll probably get interrupted. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. If only we could stay and watch if Terran gets hate. Actually, I would expect him to hightail it towards Terran if he was on the hate list. He's not. So he's going to survive. They're like, you guys left? Like, yeah. So this is like the first week in... I'm not exactly sure how... I guess since late December that we haven't had an event going on. It's just like regular Final Fantasy XI time. You know. No campaigns, none of this stuff. I mean, we still got login points and we still have Ambuscade going on, but Ambuscade's always going on. That's what we're going to be doing tonight. I don't know if I can get 10,400 hallmarks in a single sitting. I mean, I probably could, but I'm not going to because that's just crazy talk. Guess I can't wait for the dead body to show up, can we? Do you notice that you end up with full HP when you leave? I noticed that. Oh, that's the way it was intended to be done, but... Just gonna check this guy real quick here. I think I need 9 Paragon cards for the... Excuse me, for the thingamajiggy. I'm gonna look at the list. Reference attire. Gauntlets. 7. Alright, so we should have like, what, 3 now? Maybe 4? 5. We need 2 more. We can do that. We can make it better. Maybe. That's the idea. Lenos, were you going to be parlaying with us for Ambuscade tonight, or we get another 150 job points on your Beastmaster? He's gonna do both. So here's what I'm thinking. We gotta wait for Terran anyways. He's gonna bring a black mage to the party. And I'm thinking I'm gonna get... Actually, I'm gonna see how difficult it is first. We're gonna go to favorites. We're gonna pick Mahora. Yes, please. We're gonna save that as our deal. I'm gonna open up in another window here. What's the name of the Geomancer spell that lowers a mob's resistance to magical damage? Yeah, I don't know. FF11 GOMANCER. Geomancer BGB key. Scrolling down to the spells. Is it Ocumen? Is it Attunement? Could be any of them, really. I'm going to go Geomatic Reservoir, click button to see if maybe that just lowers magic defense. Yeah! That sounds good. Charisma, Mind, Fury, Fend, Vitality, Akumen. I want to say Geomalaise. Okay, that's not the one I was going to say, but... there it is, Geomalaise, Mormar Basalt Fields, middle of J6, near the Magic Ores, next to a wall, use Biovac number 1 waypoint. Alright. Does Song even have Indie Malaise? Watch not. That'd be a little funny. Let's see. It's fine. Song's over here. Turn his controller on, because we don't need to bring him Thief if Dent's coming. I mean, if Living's coming. Linus is coming with Thief. Clicking the magic, I'm clicking Geomancy. Let's sort that puppy. I'm looking for Indie Malaise. There we go, he does have it. Alright, so since he's got that one, let's see if we can find what we're looking for. No man, Moogle, I need to change my job. We're going to do change jobs, we're going to do main job, we're going to do Geomancer, support job, Dancer. Dancer's fine. White Mage may be better, but in this gear... Let's see. I'm going to run him over to... I don't know, should I go with him? Yeah, I should go with him. Alright, we're going to do... Totally hit the wrong button. PCMD add Songar Thol. Well, yeah, I guess I need to type join on him, don't I? It might help, it doesn't necessarily mean it will. PCMD add dentrel. Hit the party button. Hit the accept button. There we go. Alright, and click over here. Click over there. We're good. We don't need to bring Dent. That'll just slow us down. Alright, so you there. Click that. Travel to another home point. Outland Isles, Western Outland, by the auction house, yes please. Cynic Will's menu doesn't go nearly as fast. So we're going to travel to another home point. We're going to do Bastock. No. We're going to do Tabnesia. No. We're going to do Outland Isles. Western Outland, by the auction house, yes please. Looking for Bivouac number 1, Mormar Basalt Fields. Anyone want to take a bet that Song doesn't have that Bivouac? It doesn't. I'm going to do... Go to Western Island. No. Mormar Basalt Fields. Bivouac number 1. He does have it. Slap me around and call me Susan. Don't. That's from a movie in the 90s. Which is the best decade, for varying reasons. We're going to go to Mormar Basalt Fields, Bivouac number 1. So what I'm thinking, if this works, because you can cast a Geo spell on a different party member, right? At least that's what I think. Macro, edit macro, it doesn't really matter. Just mount up and follow. Thank you. And then I'm going to mount up. You asking a thief about Geo? Yes! You hang out with all the cool kids. I expect you to know these things. Because you do know these things. I do. Alright, checking again. Geo Malaise, more basalt fields. Middle of J6, near the Manticoras, next to a wall. Use bivouac number 1 waypoint. Alright, so I'm looking for J6. This is J8. 6 will be to the north. By a wall. And some mandragoras. That's what the description says. This is J7. And I have to wonder, is it the same geo thingy that... No. Geomagnetic font. That's what we're looking for. Middle of J6. Alright, so this is now J6, but I doubt it's the middle. By a wall. The wall's going to be over here. Hit the tab button until you find a geomantic reservoir. Ah, that was almost too easy. Yeah. Watch it say something along the lines of, you aren't ready for this. Because you're in that fisherman outfit. You are assaulted by an uncanny sensation. Take a knee, Sloan. The arcane energies begin to course within your veins. Waiting for like a flash of light or something on his screen. Although I think it's really funny. It's like he's not kneeling. Can I plug something that needs to happen? Might be a little bit political. You feel a mystical warmth welling up inside you. Songarthar learns Geo Malaise. Yay! Hit the warp button before you get yourself killed. And warp button. And watch it not be... Watch it be on cooldown. It's probably on cooldown. Yep, that's not going to happen. We're going to hit the mount button. We're going to go back the way we came. Song's good. Better be. Of course, watch him also not go to that one spot. Cheers, by the way. Is the government allowed to use GoFundMes? Because you know, probably get paid for that way. This is not the direction you want to be going. We're going to go this way. Go dismount. Alright. Waypoint. We're going to do Western Adeline. Eastern Adeline. Buy your rent-a-room. I like the music in Eastern Adeline just a little bit better. That's just me. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions. Alright, so I have to make a macro for Songarthal, but let's get Cyndaquil back in Mahara first. Clicking this thing, we're doing... Travel to another home point. We're going to do current region? No. We're going to do favorites. We're going to do Mahara. We're going to do yes, please. Golden Jin, Ventura Paladin, Geomancer Bard, or Summoner. I like Taka-san. He's like, I'm open to many possibilities, combinations. We only need 3 payloads, but we can take this, or this. If you get all 5, it's like, oh, yeah, oh yeah. Before you do anything else, set this as your home point. Set this as your home. It's like, are you sure? Yes. Alright, so that's done. Looks like we're still waiting on Terran, so that gives me some time. First things first, get the macro. 1 macro to end it all. It's Gatsby Roads! Happy Tuesday, even though it really feels like a Monday, except there's no gain XP. Then someone's in a fisherman's outfit. Turn that way. There we go. And slash wave motion. That's Sungarthol waving at you. I don't know why I did that. Geo's all the way down at the bottom. Confirm. Alright. I don't need assist. What you do need is... we'll just call it Ambuscade. Let's call you Ambuscade. I'm gonna do magic. I'm gonna do... is it indie? Refresh me. I'm gonna wait for... I'll just go to Cyndaquil's skill up macro for Geomancer. Cool. So you got Indie Acumen, weight 5. Okay, do 5. And then we're going to do Weapon Skill Starlight. Alright, don't worry about that. We're going to do Job Ability Full Circle. Alright, so Job Ability Full Circle me. Weight 1. Then you're going to do Magic, Geo, Malaise, M-A-L-A-I-S-E. Hopefully I spelled that right. And we will call this one on Cyndaquil. Alright. That's all he's going to do, is refresh and malaise. No cures. No... maybe we could have him magic burst, but I don't even know if he has any of those spells. He's got fire, blizzard, arrow, stone, thunder, water, and stonera. So he's not going to be magic bursting with us. Alright, next things, oh, we need a follow macro too, don't we? Yeah, let's get one of those. Go back to thief, confirm, we're going to do follow. We're going back down to geo. We're going to do paste. Alright, so follow. I'm going to test this out. We're going to step outside, see if he can actually cast the spell. And if he can, and I think he can, that should work out just fine. If not, then we'll do something else. Well, then we have to actually find a couple pieces of better gear, but he's got some of this and that. We'll see. So, I'm not sure what kind of distance we need. Waiting for Cyndaquil to show up on his screen. I'm going to hit the follow button. There we go. Alright, that should be good. Put him right about here. I'm going to run over here. It should be adequate distance. Maybe it's a little too far. I'm going to try the macro. It's going to cast Indie Refresh on himself. You cannot attack that target. You put Geo Malaise onto the battle target, don't you? That's right. Alright, so let me go grab a doll mail. Song, you wait right there. I say a doll mail. Could honestly grab just about anything. Magic. I don't want to. I should just flash it. Yeah. Come here. Did you run away from me? Goblin Tinker. Alright, that's fine. You know what? I won't play with you anyways. Play with this little Mandy. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'll play with the Mandy. He's going to love it. Bump, 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 bump. Alright. I'm going to do ability. We're looking for job abilities. Provoke's going to be down at the bottom. That way I don't have to worry about it. Him going that button. Alright, so we're going to go back over here. Song's going to do his refresh again. And then it's going to be followed up with... The Sylvester is too far away. Okay, that's good to know. Let's try that again. Ambuscade. No little pun. Here it comes. Oh yeah! Dale would be so proud. Alright. I should get back to my paladin macros. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mandragora felt nothing. Follow. Alright. This could work. Now, there's some things setting us back quite a bit. One, Sangarthal's Agulka. Two, he's not 119. Three, his geomancy skill is not capped. He got it over 300 over the last week. Those three things. But it's okay, because Lenos should be there. And we're going to do one last thing. We're going to gear him up as best we can. And I might... Still, if we get too crazy. Let's gear him up first, and then we'll give it a try. And then we'll... If Terran's not back, we'll substitute Shantoto. The theory should still work. Terran would do much, 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 much better damage than Shantoto ever would. But Shantoto's going to be doing more damage while Terran's not here. That's the idea. Alright, so... That's not going to help us. Anything in there? Nope. How about in there? Nope. Alright. So, what ambuscade gear has he gotten in the past that would work for Geomancer? I'm wanting to say something that we could use for like Blue Mage might also work. I'm looking for storage slip number 23. Found it. I'm going to trade storage slip number 23 over. Alright, is that... Yeah. Retrieve an item. Alright, Meganda Visor. I don't think so. That's for, like, Thief and... Jakari Corno. Alright, that might work. The Jakari outfit. What else do we got? Flamma Gambiers? No. Talibah Turban? No. That's a Beast, Puppet Master, and that other one. Mumu. For. Was Geomancer on that? I don't think so. That's it? Really? Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's probably going to be the Jakari or go home. Apparently he's already got some of these pieces somewhere. Inventory. He does have Rikodara Jupon. Physical damage taken -3, fast cast +5, cure potency. It might be better, but certainly does look funnier. He also has the Tulchmine and the Helios, but he doesn't have any bonuses attached to either one yet. Fail. He's also got the Jakari Cuffs, weapon skill damage. He's not going to be needing. Alright, let's take a look. Espiel, no. Helios gloves. Enmity -5. Magic defense bonus +3. That might come in handy. And enmity -5. Cure potency +10%. He's not going to be curing, so let's go with Helios. Jakari Slups. Double attack. Magic defense bonus +6. Haste +5. Magic attack bonus. Magic defense bonus Definitely want the magic attack bonus. Assuming that we're going to be magic bursting. We're not. But we can pretend. Alright, so this gets them up to a 119 skill. But man, it looks funny. I mean, it looks really funny. What does this piece have to it? Refresh +2. Okay. That could come in handy. He's actually refreshing? Yeah, he actually has +2 refresh on him right now. Alright. What does the Jakari rope have on it? Magic attack bonus +28. I need to get him a spell. Lanos, if you're still awake, sir. I haven't been staring at the screen. You might have been like, hey, look at me, look at me. I don't think so. We're going to be doing with, we can do a light skill chain. I know that's not your forte. Let's find out what we can do with that. I know. On my phone while streaming. It's like so unprepared. We'll figure it out. We'll have Dent go first, because he's the most difficult to set up in this way. So we're going to add a character. Come on. Don't be this way. We're going to call you Monk, and we're going to add you, and then we're going to have, let's put the Paladin in there, because I want Lanos to close it. That way we can magic burst it as best as possible. Thief. Alright. Add member. Calculate a 3-step skill chain. Okay, there's 4 lights we can do and 16 darknesses. Let's look at the 16 darknesses. Don't have Aesthetic's Fury. We do have Shijin Spiral. I do have Swiftblade. Howling Fist. Fist Serrations. Alright, so I'm going to type it out. Why can't it be Savage Blade? Oh, because it's darkness, that's why. Shijin Spiral to Requiescat to Redress Storm. Sharkbite would work, but your Redress would do so much better. Plus REQUIESCAT plus Redress Storm. Just have to be sure to. Oh. But he saw it. We'll try that. Looks like Terran's still on Rising Jima. I have to remember to put Song. I'll just have to manually control him. Dent shouldn't be too hard. Let me see which macro I have set up for Dent right now. It might be Shijin Spiral. It should be Shijin Spiral. Looking for... There we go. Ambuscade, regular... Yep, Shijin Spiral. With an aggressor and a berserk and a focus. All built in there. Dent's good. I need some accuracy food, but I'll probably need some accuracy food too. Lanos. This is the last stop. I'm going to run to Sandy to pick up some food. Do you need anything? Sushi. Refreshments. Chips and road beers. This is Terran's last chance to get back. Sushi, please. Soul. So I'm going to say something. He's going to type it as in. That's how it works. So back action next. Yes, please. Cheers, by the way. He's a soul man. Ba-da-ba-ba. Sorry. Probably copyright. Try getting that song stuck out of your head. Oh. Sorry. Don't do the Shantoto impersonations. Not on a Tuesday. Dang it, I didn't want to talk to you. Go away. You're like, that, you don't need to buy it there. I'm like, I know. But, I'm on to spells. What kind of spells? The best kind of spells. Scrolls. Geomancy. Okay, it's going to be on the Black Mage, isn't it? Yes, Black Magic. Which, skill's got to be so bad. Since we're going to be doing Darkness And what do you, Linus, what do you think the best darkness spell for a geomancer on a budget would be? I'm thinking, well, it's got to be either stone, water, or ice. I like ice. So let's see what they got into the Blizzajas. Nothing there. Scholar. Blizzara 2, Geo level 99, teaches the Black Magic Blizzara 2, deals ice elemental damage to enemies within area of effect, since there's only going to be one enemy. It is so cheap. Alright. Good. Pick up all the darks. What's the other one? Stone? Stonaja? Stonera? Was that it? That sounds right. Stonera 2. How much do you go for? I'm noticing a theme here. It's like Cynical's got all these spells. You should just have her go as Geomancer and let Song tank. It's actually a pretty good idea. One more. What was the other darkness? Water? Water sounds right. I'll be down towards the bottom. Water. Ga. Ja. There isn't a Waterja 2? There's just one? That's Black Mage only. You're looking at the wrong thing. Black Mage, Black Mage. It's going to be up here. They don't have a Geomancer. There it is. Watera 2. That's what you're looking for. And that's one she doesn't own. 14K? What do I think I'm made out of, Gil? Hot. You were on. Son of a biscuit. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna try 15K and I don't worry, just do 20K. There, that's better. Alright, food. I thought I was gonna forget. I thought I was gonna forget too. Alright, so you're gonna go down the stairs, you're gonna make a left. And you could have talked to the home point crystal. And I could have had the home point crystal transport me from over there to over there. And any other day I would have done that, but I'm not 100% sure that that's faster. Probably take just as much time. I want to buy food like sushi to go. Soul sushi. 1, 2. Alright. Terran is still in Rizajima. Traveling to another home point. We're going to do current region. No. We're going to do favorites. We're going to do M-Town. Mahora. Yes, please. So Dent's going to need a macro. Macro, edit macro. Confirm. We'll put in his follow macro. Item. Soul sushi. Excuse me. Me. I should also get Song magic accuracy food. But I don't know what magic accuracy food would be, so what can you do? Alright, there's Dent. I'm going to open up a trade window with him, even though I'm sure my inventory hasn't loaded yet. Trade. There we go. Look at that, it has. So, one stack soul sushi to you. He's going to go, thank you. So, ever so kind. Sushi to go, right? That's why Final Fantasy's awesome. No, I want sushi. I mean, I don't, but I kind of do. But really, I don't. It's expensive. Not cheap. Oh, frugal. Cheap. We're looking for spells. I'm going to give you the Blizzara. I'm going to give you the Stonera. I'm going to give you the Watera. And you can click OK. He's all like, yeah. All right. You're not going to be you're still going to be a gimpy Geomancer. You're just not going to be nearly as gimpy as before. Alright, out of all these spells, it looks... Oh, he already knows Stonera too. Let me guess, you know Watera too, don't you, too? No? Okay. You didn't know the expensive one. Macro, Geo... Confirm. I'm going to call you... Blizzaja. Blizzja. Magic. Is it Blizzaga or is it I don't even know anymore. Blizzaja 2 PT. I don't even know what kind of cast time it takes. Nothing. It's just like any bit of additional damage that he does is going to be. Oh, someone's back. Are you back?
Do what? I'm here.
Yay! Oh, it's Blizzara, not Cha. I'm gearing out Songartho as a Geomancer.
Ooh.
But we're still gonna need you on Black Mage. Delete.
Okay, I don't mind covering Black Mage, of course.
Hey, we didn't get you killed by chance, did we? Just in time.
I'm still alive.
Well, I should have tried harder. And any complaints to having a Poogaroo for main heals? I wish I was cheap. I farmed and camped all my spells. Beetle Muffin. I like your style. Happy Tuesday. But then I had more time on my hands. Yeah. Wow. There's like so much to do in this game. So much. Curiosity question. Is there a magic accuracy food?
Think so.
You don't have to know what it is offhand, do you? Because I don't either. Sit. Chair. 10.
I do not know which one it is.
It's okay. Whack. Man, I didn't get that done right, did I? Yeah, I need to... No, actually, that should have been enough. Lenos! Hit the trade button, man. Yeah, I need to move her up a little bit. Soul Sushis. Let's see if he gives me a tip. No vote for you. It was like, hey, look. Lenos just closed a 40k Regis Storm.
Wait, what?
No, I'm just saying. He forgot to... I was buying him food. Just gave me 1 gil. Always tip your tank. That should work. Thank you, sir. You are a gentleman and a scholar, no matter what Minnie says about you. That's not true. You never say anything. Dang, Cyndaquil. You just can't get it right, can you? You're like, well, sitting on the edge of the chair is a little bit better. So one thing that bothered me the most about these chairs, no back. You lean backwards, that's like a 12-foot drop, isn't it? Maybe 18. You get the right angle to go down those stairs. I mean, I'm a tank. I'd be fine. Karen, if he was on Black Mage, he ain't getting up. Song, he's on Jim, he won't get up. So, while you're running to Mahar, do you need the key item?
I'm pretty sure I have it, but I'll double check.
Alright. I'm going to see what kind of cast time Blizzaja has on it. Oh, and it's Wednesday, so... So here's the skill chain that we're going to be doing, just so you know. Shijin Spiral to Requiescat. I think that's what it was. I typed it out earlier.
And that's for darkness, correct?
Uh-huh. And then we're going to have Lenos close it with... Shijin Spiral to Requiescat, then Rouge's Storm will close darkness, according to the phone. And then I'll have you close it, or Magic Burst with darkness, and we're going to have Song try and not embarrass himself. He's going to be using Indie Refresh and the Geo Malaise on the mob to make it a little bit more susceptible to, how shall we say, fun stuff. Alright, Song is outside. Okay, that was not spelled correctly.
I guess I will go ahead and get the booster, since I probably have that ready. So I can pop this thing.
B-L-I-Z-Z-A-R-A.
It's time to build my warrior cape.
so you're gonna do this.
Wait, Geo has access to Blizzja?
Blizzara.
Oh, Blizzara. Okay, gotcha. Because I got Blizzaja.
This is only gonna work with beat if the mob's red. Whack! Oh, and he killed it. Alright, let's try stone. That shouldn't kill it, right? Alright. Stone one-shotted a goblin. Oh my goodness. It's a goblin leecher, even. You have anything that... Yeah, you do. Here. Geomalaise on you, Mr. Domel. And then we'll see if this is spelled correctly. Unable to cast spells at this time. How about now? Alright, it's a decent spell, but... It looked like the spell emanated from Song and not from the bad guy. So does that mean Songarthal has to be standing on top of the bad guy?
I don't know.
I mean, he's gonna be doing crazy damage anyways, but...
Well, I mean, the thing is I don't know much about Blue Mage, so... I mean, not Blue Mage, but Geo.
Yeah, me neither. H. Galleon. Happy Tuesday. We're just chilling in Mahora. There we go. Song's ready. Alright. Well, I'm ready to give this a shot. If Hughes is. You still gearing up?
Oh, it's been ready. I've got everything set now.
Alright.
I'm pretty much, ready to go.
Do I have a reckless yet? I'm not PDT. I need to be on MDT. Edit. Paladin. Copy. Paste. Let's move this equip set underneath here. Let's see if it swaps out my shield automatically, or if I'm on style lock. There we go. Now I'm ready. Just gotta get our way to the front of the line here, and all those people got out of our way. So we're gonna do regular ambuscade, and I am going to go ahead and try the very difficult, because that's the kind of people we are. We're gonna do most certainly. Now, Dent, myself, and Lenos, we take a ton of damage. But we'll see how it works out. I'm not going to have Songarthal auto-follow you, Terran, but I'm going to have him stand over the same place that you are, if that's alright.
Sounds good to me, but I move sometimes, so...
That's fine. I'll just hope that everyone's still in place. I'm going to go ahead and get Protect and Shell up on myself while we're waiting. That'll also guarantee that we go straight into her. No Protect and Shell for me. Oh well. Boom, boom. Alright, so you're going to hit the trust button. You're going to look for a healer. A healer by the name of Apuru of Unity Concord. She's done us well in the past. Very difficult. Yes! I've got high hopes. Hit the follow button. See if he eats his food. Crusade. Hit the light button. I'm gonna stick around for Rampart. Item looking for accuracy food. I need to do something with that might spell. Alright, so targeting that thing. Here we go. I'm gonna pull him to the wall. That's what I always do. God, I hope I pulled a Puru out. Hit the assist button. Oh, look at that. Your little spell did nothing. Nothing. Alright, we're running over here. Oh, I don't have to worry about Song being perfectly behind him. Pudding is going down. Good luck. Thank you. Let's get... Alright. Hitting the ambuscade button. Let's see if this is close enough. I'm going to move the camera just a little bit over here. Alright, so now we got refreshments. Maybe we should have them stand over by our Pururu.
I like this. I mean, we could stand over there.
Yeah, that would make more sense for a Pururu, wouldn't it? Alright, hit the flash button again before I go moving.
She likes to move sometimes, though.
I'm going to stand here, though, so she shouldn't. Alright, let me hit that again. Alright, you ready, mister? Of course you're ready. I'm going to hit the button on Dent. And then... I forgot to hit some of my buffs, I bet. Boiling point. Here comes Shujin Spiral. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. I forget what this skill chain does, but should do something. Alright, and then... unable to cast those over too. Oh well. I saw a sliver of its health go down. Alright. Another provoke here. Now we're just building TP. We do have the slow button on us. Maybe Geo Haste would be awesome. Or Haste 2 even. Maybe I should have Dent as a dancer sub. Let's get a Cure 4 onto myself. Build a little bit of hate. Dent's got the TP. Cyndaquil's the only one holding back. A little bit more. You can do this. Couple minutes. Alright. Here we go. Hitting a flash. Firing dentrel. Waiting for the Shujin Spiral action to happen from behind. Watch him enough. There it goes. 1, 1002, 1003, 1000. Requiscat. Big, massive amounts of hate. Darkness. Saw 10k. I'm just waiting on Terran. Big water spell.
I'm actually alternating.
That's fine.
Between my T6s, so.
How's the MP replenishment?
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. His skill isn't capped.
Oh no, I'm using Persimmon too, so it lowers my MP cost.
Lil Martio, happy Tuesday. Alright, everyone's got TP, so I'm going to fire off Mr. Dent. I'm going to hit Sentinel this time. Hold on to hate. There he goes. 1, 1002, 1003, 1000. Go! Requiscat. It feels like a whiff. Doesn't it? Nope, that wasn't a whiff. $7K?
Yeah, my magic bursts are getting resisted by his spikes.
Okay. That's work in progress. I'm going to go and recast some rebuffs on Sangarthal. Oh, we don't have it without something falling off. I think it already fell off over here. His Luopon. That's it. Alright, so now we're just waiting on buttons here. It looks like his eyes are open, but I can't really tell. It also looks like they're kind of closed. Let's get Reprisal up. Unable to cast spells at this time. Alright, how many in light? I'll increase my accuracy just a wee bit, my DPS a wee bit more. His Lupon's almost dead. Oh goodness. Fire and Dent at 3000 TP. Sangarthal's Lupon is toast. Let me see if I can get another one out here before the magic happens. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Requiscat. Booyah! Cure 4 onto myself. You ever get that feeling Meteor just went too early?
Probably did.
We're using
I think
Rampart
Lioness
for
was
this
kind of
next
caught
one.
up as well.
Alright. For this next one, the reprisal button. There we go. Alright, I'm just waiting. There, that's good enough. Rampart, hold on to the hay. Fire in Dentrel. Fire in Songarthal. Let's get another Lupon out. Poor Songarthal's Lupon. They just keep dying. All the buffs. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. I think I already hit it. Yeah, I already hit it. Flash button going. His eyes are closed. But
that is how you fucking wreck him.
Cynical still has hate. I'm so proud of you, Cynical. Very difficult. Alright.
What was the damage on that?
You know I wasn't looking. 92k darkness. Fire and Dentrel in 3, 2, 1. 1.5. Thank you. Making me count, Dent. Shame on you. Firing. Reckless Cat. Don't die. All on you, Mr. Lanos Rep. Make us proud. Yeah! No die! Alright. Firing. Hopefully Cyndaquil will have TP by the time Dent's ready to go. We're just almost there. Maybe not. She's got accuracy issues. Go. Alright, Lanos. All on you, sir. So we can get a Cure 4 onto Lanos before this next spell comes and ruins our day. That's what you get for, how shall we say, cheering before it was due. I blame this one on a Pururu. If only we had a real white mage. Almost dead. Maybe the Blizzara spell will work. You cure for yourself. I blame this one on 92k darkness. Oh, shoot. I can't. It's all on you, Terran. Charge. Go, 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 Blizzara. I pulled a hate. Get another spell. Just cast in Stone 2. For the win!
Epic fucking shit.
Needs a little work. Everybody's home pointing. Fortunately, our home point's already in Mahara. Everybody but Terran. He's all like, back to home point, are you sure? Yes. Back to home point, are you sure? Yes. Back to home point? Yes. Nice save. So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to have Songarthal cast his Geo Malaise thingy first. And then I'm going to have him do it sooner so that the Malaise is still alive when, what's the word I'm looking for? When it comes time to do that thing. Because it seemed like his little dude just kept dying. every chance we got. So I'm going to Googskin Mines to get our kills. Y'all can follow, or you can go to the place you normally want to go to. I'm going to do entrance. Yeah. Yes. Song, where you going? It's probably another home point. Favorites, Northern Sandy. Yes, please. It's going to go do the same thing. Turns out, like, I gotta change jobs. Get all my MP, HP back. Let's try this again. I don't know if this would be faster. Travel to another home point. Favorites. Northern. Yes. Run and dent by the book.
That was pretty awesome to see its HP go from like 63% to 13.
If we time it better, which is kind of, well, it's not too difficult to do in dent. I could manually hit the buttons. Favorites, Googskin, tabs, Sungarthol. Nice. Silly mage job. I say silly. He just looks, I don't know, I'm not used to seeing him like that. Favorites, Googskin, yes. I mean, it's like, are wizards supposed to have tails? I guess so. Probably not. Favorites, Googskin, yes. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna make him Black Mage one of these days. Alright, so I'm going to move a macro around while I'm thinking about it. Do Ambuscade. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. I'm going to put a weight. Shoot. I got distracted and deleted something I didn't want to delete. Let's do a weight 6. And do magic, all in caps. Indie, refresh me. Wait, 6. Lados is still in Mahara. Hit and follow. Probably already got his Dealy Wop. Dealy Wop. The plate of Soul Sushi fails to activate. Guess you can pretty much guess what macro line I've got that one saved to. Give us full stops. You have to remember, this was also very difficult. I hadn't completed this on that fight on VD yet. Just the regular difficulty. So, I feel good, especially against, that was our trial. We're just going to fine tune it from here on out. Folks are going to ask, why don't you do the intense? Because intense is really mean this month. Not just the fight itself is bad. The fight itself is not that great. The farming for the key item is not so great either.
Yep.
You have to kill 10 lamia for the key item. I think there's like 10 lamia in the game. Lamia, I'm going to say it. But you're about to say something.
Yes, are we going to do difficult now? Because that was kind of rough.
If you want.
Well, we have difficult on farm, and I don't know how much damage I was actually doing because I have my filters cut off. So I'm wondering
if we could actually do a faster turnaround.
Yeah.
Because what did we get that last time? 300 hallmarks, 120 badges of gallantry. If we can actually get a real white mage in here, we'll just get even better.
Yeah, and then you would actually get multiple magic bursts off of Shantoto.
Ah, I see what you're saying, but we're still going to need a healer.
I mean, I can go heals.
Oh, if you want.
Yeah. Might be easier because I've seen Abiru waste a Cure 6 on herself. Or is it Kyrga 5? 4? I don't know. Kyrga 4 on herself. And I was like, really?
No MP.
No.
Sungarthel's refresh is not going to fix that.
I'll give it one more go as Black Mage and see what kind of damage I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah, I think we do it on difficult then. No problem whatsoever.
Yeah, we could probably rock difficult pretty good.
Swing, swing, swing. I don't have a actual attack button for Song's Geomancer. It's like, then why is he wearing a cloak? Jeez, really? Thing ran away. Don't blame it. I would run away too. Like, leave us alone! We're just trying to live here in peace. Here you go, always auto-attacking us. Messing up our home. I don't think I got the key item. Let me double check. Key items, temporary... No, not yet. Assist. I mean, I
Alright,
could...
I'm gonna warp.
Alright. Put Song into the melee group, but that just seems like unnecessary damage. Yeah.
Or, you know, blood spillage.
Gokka down. They used to have the highest vitality in the game. They probably still do. Alright, Song got it. Did Dent get it? Key item, temporary, not yet. Alright. Yeah, this one. It's right there. Watch, Dent. Or Song steal hate. Off of everything. It's like, dang it, man. Why we don't have nice stuff.
Can y'all do a light skill chain?
Yes. Would that be better?
Yes, because he's weak against fire and thunder.
Oh. Okay. We won't be able to use the Rouge Rose.
He can use Shark Bite.
Yes, he can.
Or he can use Mandalic Stab as well. I think that creates light.
I have to change up my macros a little bit, but we still want Lanos to close, since he'll probably have the maximum DPS outage. That's not a phrase, I just made that up. Warp. Oh, I don't have a warp button. Oh, I really missed that. Alright, do it the old-fashioned way this time. Equipment. I have no idea where the warp ring is. There we go. That's charging. Let's find the macro. Macro, edit macro. Go into thief, confirm. Warp, 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 warp. Warp. Copy. So, which weapon skill I follow? I don't know yet. I'm trying to get Song out of this zone. Pace. Alright. Item. Warp. There it goes. Syndico's next. Get the little trusty thingamajig out. Because usually I have a Syndic will close, but this works too. Alright, we can have Shark Bite, Extenerator, and that's basically it. I'm thinking Extenerator may be the winner, and Shark Bite's pretty good too.
What about Mandalic Stab?
It's not listed on this list. But then again...
And that's closing?
Yes. I might not have Mandalic Stab listed as one of the things that he has available to him, so let's just reselect a new thief. Mandalic Stab is Mythic? Empyrean?
Mythic.
Mythic? Alright. Add member. Calculate. Yeah, it doesn't list it. Spinning attack to flat blade with Shark Bite will do light. Spinning attack to flat blade with Extenderator will do Shark Bite. Spinning attack to circle blade with Shark Bite will do light. And then spinning attack to circle blade with Extenderator will do light. Those are the 4 choices according to the phone.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Alright, so which one? The Extenerator, do you think would be best, or Shark Bite?
Shark Bite is a one-hit weapon skill, and its damage is increased by sneak attack or trick attack. So, and then Extenerator is a 5-hit weapon skill, and I think it only carries over to the first hit.
Alright. So it looks like either one will work. I'm going to do Flat Blade, only because that has the bonus of maybe stunning it. F-L-A-T-B-L-A-D-E. Alright, so that's ready. And then... Macro, monk, confirm, regular ambuscade. I'm going to do... Wow, spinning attack, eh? That's it. S-P-I-N-N-I-N-G. That's not how you spell it. A-T-T-A-C-K. I'm sure I spelled it correctly. I don't think I typed it correctly. Alright. Is everybody ready?
I am. I'm just trading cape and trying to get my warrior's cape going here.
Alright. I'm going to do regular ambuscade. We're going to do 124 difficulty. The difficult. We're going to do most certainly. Alright, page 208. I'm looking for protect and shell buttons right here. Cheers.
I hope I didn't lose my items on that.
I don't think so. I've done that plenty of times. I've been in menus purchasing stuff before. And then mess it up, but... Alright, let's get a shell. Hello, War Dog! Happy Tuesday. Looking for shell 4 in all the wrong places. I'm gonna do items. I'm looking for soul sushi. Gonna need a healer, aren't we? Yeah, let's get a healer. Trust buttons, approve button. I'm gonna do the rest of the macros. Phalanx. Let's get dent on follow, not on warp. Let's get crusade. Comes this plate of soul sushi. And get it in light. Missed you being on here last night. Yeah, I had a very extended bio break. I want to say, you don't want to know the details. And I think that's everything that we need. Yeah, we'll get Sung in position once everybody else is there. So we're going to hit the Rampart button. That way nobody dies in the pool. And then we're going to go ahead and hit Flash. We're going to go ahead and hit Assist. Swing once for the approver. I'm going to count that as a swing. We're going to run over here. He's going to run over there. Can't get another flash button going. I'm going to run Sungarthol now. Up behind the approver. So we're all perfectly lined up. And then it's got that targeted there. Alright, let's try this. See if this macro works. Get reprisal going. Build in TP. Alright. So far, so good. You ready to give this a try? Flash?
Let's do it.
Alright, firing Mr. Dentrel. We are looking for spinning attack. I need to rename this macro. Might mess me up. I'm trying to remember what the spinning attack action looks like. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Flat blade. There's a fusion. Lorzak smash. Hey, there's our light. I can do a holy. Let's get another flash going here. Happy Tuesday,
Yeah,
sir.
that pissed him off.
I still have hate. This might work out better. Just building buttons now. Alright, when Cyndaquil fires, I'm going to fire Song's recast. That way we don't have to worry about his Luopon dying prematurely. Cure 4 into yourself. Alright. Flash. Or Evoke. There's a cure button. Alright, we are good. Firing up Dent. Swing. So slow. There goes spinning attack, counting to 1, 2, 3, 4. Flat blade. Firing. Sungarthal. With a light button. Casting a holy button. Unable to cast spells at this time. Maybe Flash is available? Water, eh? That works. We're still alive. I'm going to drop Sentinel before this next one. Since Mr. Puru is all like, I'm running out of MPs. Except she's not. How much time we got left on Rampart? Curiosity. A minute and 11? Alright. Let's try to get Reprisal. Let's try and get in light now that I got Reprisal up. And that didn't happen. One more time, then I'm going to hit the buttons. Not going to happen. Alright, Flash is firing Mr. Dentrel with 2k technical points. Sentinel. This should hold on to the hate. His eyes are closed, by the way. Alright, uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Firing Song. Fusion incoming. Lannis Rep, all onto you, sir. I forgot to hit Holy. You just hate it when you forget to hit stuffs. Wow! That was painful. The motorcycle getting outside agrees. Alright, we got TP, so we're going to fire before we all die. Rampart's still on cooldown. 1 second. Alright. There we go. This will help us survive for a little bit. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Flat blade. I've got to check to make sure that Lenos had a TP. He does. He so does. Holy's probably on cooldowns. It is not! Wow.
Yeah, I'm not doing any damage to this guy.
Maybe because it's Ice Day?
Probably a good chance.
Maybe because his eyes are closed, too. But he's below 50%. We still got 23 minutes.
I mean, yeah, his eyes are never open, apparently, because I am... The first time I did, like, 10k or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
After that, nada.
Get a couple more buffs up. Cyndaquil's good. Fire in Mr. Dentrel. Gonna wait. Waiting on that. Spinning attack in 1, 2, 3, 4. Go, Cyndaquil. Go, Song. Fusion buttons. Here's our holy spell. 12k light. 6k fire spell. Something healed him, I think. It might have been a Puru also casting cure spells onto me, so. It's probably a Puru. 12k light. It's no 92k, but it works. Right? Everyone's got TP, so we're just going to go again. Lupin is still alive, but not for very much longer. Waiting for Dent.
Are his eyes open or closed?
They look closed at the moment, but he is doing stuff with the spells. I think I might have fired Cynical too soon, but I did not. Lupin died early. Like, a lot early. Cynical's running low on TP. I was running low on health. What can you do?
If you refresh, so.
Thank you. I can use it. The song's almost out too. Oh, Frosty SY. Happy Tuesday. Yay for stuns. We are almost ready. Firing, Mr. Dentrel. Sentinel, if you're available. 3 minutes left on that. Alright. Waiting. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Fusion. Wait for the light. Wait for it. Looks like the eye's open. Just hoping for the best. Single cure spell. That does not bode well. Rampart. 44 seconds. Flash. Oh, that sinking feeling. Cure 4 onto yourself. Lenos, you might want to run out of there. Healer's out of MP. Tank's almost out of MP. I'm going to see if I can build... Actually, I'm going to cheat. By cheating, I mean this. Chivalry. Go. Alright, there's a little bit of MP back. Let's get a flash button before I lose hate. Alright. There's a vote button before I lose hate. Cure 4. On to living there. Lenos there. Reprisal. Don't die, Dent! Dang it, Dent. It was like the linchpin. Alright. We're almost there. Lenos, you think we can do this with just me opening and you closing? Yeah, I guess we're going to have to. Firing! Cure 4. On to living there. Apparently that doesn't do anything. That's good to know. Flash. We almost got this. I will open up with Requiescat. You will close with Ridge of Storm. The mob will go down. How's that for a plan? Rampart. Should eat that a little bit earlier. Alright, here we go. You ready, Lenos? Just like in the old... Actually, no, this won't work. Because we need that other thing doing. Just doing it. Requiescat is a go. Ruders is a go. Mob is dead. So's Dent. Life is good. Cheers, everybody. What's the biggest magic burst you've got tonight? I don't know about the biggest magic burst. We did a skill chain for 92k, didn't we? 91k? Mob's health was like this, and it was like that. I remember back in the day doing a double magic burst on my own with Red Mage, Fire 2, Fire, and a party of Japanese folks that surprised them. The good old days. Changing to White Mage. Alright, sir. I am going to send Dent back to his home point. That's not Dent's controller, that's Songs. And we're going to go get, excuse me, some more key items. You think we should continue with the light skill chain for Shantoto?
Yeah, because he's weak to that stuff.
Alright. Ice Day will be continuing for some time. I was going to say, it's going to be, has to be ending sometime soon. No. So, Dent, new home point. Favorites, Northern. Yes.
I'm going to finish off that cave real quick. Or we'll add some more stuff to it.
Alright.
And I'll be right there.
Sounds like a plan. Try another home point. Favorites, Northern.
Hey guys.
Yo, how you doing?
I'm alright. Sorry, I can't join you guys tonight again.
That's okay. I wasn't able to join last night.
Yeah, I know you couldn't. I tried to put something together, but no one was interested.
Yeah, it's tough enough getting people into incursion, even without the bonus of a gain XP. But it was last night. It was going to keep the be right back bio break button up whole time. I was like, best not do it. If you're not going to do something well. So Gooskin, yes, traveling to another home point. Is it just me, or did anyone else think that chain spells should give unlimited MP also? Oh, that would make it broken. Would that be broken? Yeah, that would be broken. Favorites, Gooskin, yes. I was so much slower on Syndicals. Favorites, Gooskin, yes. Cheers. Remember COP fight, I think it was the boss fight in Promethean Vuzzle, where you're fighting all 3 NMs from the previous Promies at the same time. I was on Black Mage, and our tank was dead. Our backup tank was kiting. I had no MP, but I did have White Mage subbed. I'm like, I know. I'm going to use Mana Font and cast Res on the tank. Got the tank up. We got the win. I don't know if we got it on that run or on the next one, but it would be fun. Can you imagine though? So Black Mage using Mana Font, casting the Death spell. Would it still use up all its MP? And then would it still be out of MP afterwards?
I don't know. I think it acts as you can cast every spell for free. So I don't really know in that situation until I grab that spell. Later on down the road.
I never noticed that Song's feet are gold in this outfit. Not sure what I think about that. This way, down here, down here, and we're going to start killing some worms. Good news is we missed the sirens, so I really hate the sirens in this zone, but that's just me. You should hear sirens and you should be thinking, yabba dabba do, it's time to go home, but no. I blame that on Konami. And the dead stuff in here. Oh, so whilst I was I'm not gonna say incapacitated, just need to hit the pause button, and I was like, this might be a good time to play Final Fantasy 15, but it might also be a better time to get some merits or achievements on Star Trek Online, since they've added that game to the Xbox. I was looking over the achievements thinking, you know, if I could use any of my old characters, I'd have this game 1000% already.
What?
There's something going on in the background. Are you at work?
There is.
What if we're gonna hear a HIPAA violation? It's probably at home. We shouldn't do that. I'm going to lower his volume ever so slightly, just so that... I mean, yeah, I love the idea of listening in, but at the same time, it's not polite. So, I'm just going to click it down to here we go. This way I'll still be able to hear him when he's talking, but it just won't pick up the background noises as much. That's the responsible thing to do, isn't it? Maybe? I don't know. Valenus must have got everything he needed. Syndical's got one. Dent's got one, which means Song probably has 2. Yep, we're all good. Alright, warp buttons for everybody.
Hell, I'm trying to find my warp ring.
Oh, do you still need a key item?
Nope, I got it.
Okay. So that's why I make warp bankers. So I don't have to go looking for it. On 3 characters.
Oh crap, I hope I didn't drop it.
Do you need an escort back out?
Nah, it should be fine. I just gotta find this thing. I think I put it in here.
Just do equip. Type it in. Equip ring 1. Warp ring. Me. And then no matter what bag it's in, or which wardrobe it's in, it should equip it. Unless you put it in, like, the satchel or something.
Do you have to do that with the exclamation points?
Yes. Or quotation mark. That's being a little...
Yeah, quotation marks. Sorry, I'm tired.
Dad, don't be a Nazi. Grammar Nazi. You saw my punctuation. It's like, I don't use capitals, I don't use periods, I don't use commas. I use a lot of semicolons. I probably use too many semicolons. Yeah. Other than that. What is our current Ambuscade tally up to? It's rewards. Total Hallmarks. We are at 4,600. Alright. It's going to be a long grind, isn't it? Of course, we got till the 11th, so what, about 10 more days of this? We need about 10,000 more, so about 1,000 points a day. Dang. That's going to suck. Have you ever mined in a Feast Cauldron? No. I used to mine that place for rare ore, and it was like winning the lottery. Yeah, I fished. I was a fisherman on Mr. Dent. 92 or 96? I think his skill's at 92. Status. Craft skill. Gordon Fisherman is 93. We went fishing in Sea Serpent's Grotto. What item was he getting there? Probably the elemental ore would be my guess. Or is that something that you had to grow? Probably something you had to grow. I mean, there were a lot of folks that used to do pottery. Are you ready for us to get in line, or do you still need to finish stuff up?
I'm good.
Alright, we're going to hit the Ambuscade tome. We're going to hit regular. Difficult. I fished low 2. That was my fetish. That's how I paid for my monk. Level 40. What? Sit in the lap. We're having a show. Miss Kitty says hi. Yeah, Sea Serpent Grotto. Now, once we got our Lu Shang's Rod, Griminites. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
y'all do darkness. Whatever works better for y'all. I'm just healing now.
Darkness seemed to be working better. Okay. I mean, it's going to be Shantoto, so I gotta move macros around. Shouldn't be too difficult.
I was afraid to cast ice on that thing because it's ice-based, so...
Think it was going to heal it?
Yeah, that was my theory.
I am going to need to fix a macro on Dent and Cyndaquil.
I think this will go better with my buffs anyways, so who knows.
Oh, adamantium ore. That drops off mobs now. Like a pretty good drop rate. The good old days. Alright, so looking for macros in all the wrong places. Confirm regular. You know what? I'm probably going to misspell Shijin Spiral. This is the last one for Lennos. Oh, dang it. I should have been a super difficult one. Spiral. T. We'll find out if you spelled it right. Brought so much gear for all my jobs. Edit. Cat?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. I lowered your volume. I didn't want us to... Are you at work?
No.
Okay.
Actually, I typed in the Discord chat. My mother just got admitted to the hospital today. I'm actually at the hospital where she's admitted at. She fell and broke her hip.
Oh, God. I'm sorry to hear that. How's she doing?
She's alright. She's actually not in that much pain. You got her doped up on some pretty good meds. Yeah, I just wanted to listen to your stream, so
Okay.
she's in there talking to the nurse and having stuff done. So I thought I turned off the mic, so I apologize for the
No.
background noise.
You've got enough on your worry about right now. Don't worry about us. I'm trying to remember how to spell Ambuscade.
It's REQ
That's why I can't remember.
UISCACT, I think.
Okay. This is why I got all my macros saved on All my weapon skill macros saved on one line. And just move them over here. Alright, now that that's good. So it's going to be Shijin's Bow, Requiescat to Leno's Death and Destruction. No, Rudra's. Not to be confused. Shantoto number 2, you will be our ace in the hole, if I can find it. There we go. Follow buttons. So when did she fall, if you don't mind me asking?
2 days ago.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me, guys. One second.
It's okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Remember when we were admitting Mrs. into the hospital? Well, that was back in October. I was all like, how am I going to contact Lenos to let him know? Because I don't have his cell phone number. I'm like, I know. Do it through Twitch. I just upload a message to him because we're on each other's favorites. And
Yeah, I keep canceling stuff.
it's okay. Going in for the pool. Flash button. Assist buttons. Did a water button, but it did 0 points of damage. Swing once. That activates the Shantoto. Used to farm Castle Destroyer for... Yeah?
Does he cast water as well as ice?
Yeah. Well, he just casted water. So, Song! Go hide behind Miss Shantoto. Not that we're gonna need refreshments on her. But, let's hit the Ambuscade button. Actually, let's wait. Reprisal once. Let's get another flash going here. This way I don't have to worry about getting holies and flashes all in there at the same time. And we're just waiting on Dent. Slowing us down. There we go. Flash. Firing dentrel. Provokes going. Firing. Sungarthal. Shijin Spiral was spelled correctly. Yay. Requiescat, go. I forgot to count. Should have counted. All on you, Lenos. They didn't seem to do darkness, did it? Since I got that one messed up. Dang it. That's okay, I can fix this on the fly.
Shantoto went.
Oh, I forgot that she could do that. It's okay. Shantoto, no refresh for you. You know, she does have that same hair in the wind effect as our Commander-in-Chief does. It's actually kind of awesome, now that I think about it. Alright, firing Mr. Dentrel with 2,211 TP. That's with the slow effect going. Hopefully Shantoto will not decide to do what she did before. Fire! Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Oh. Looks like we're doing light. I don't know if you want to change it to a shark bite. Holy. I can make use of this. Flash button. The health is going down. She's gotta be another trust NPC that would work better than her. Maybe hold on. I was about to fire Dent and Cynical wasn't ready. Get Reprisal going. Ulagor. Ulagor fights within melee range and would get himself killed with all this AoE stuff that he does. Thinking more along the lines of Robo Akbel. I don't know if he melees.
Kaio.
Getting light back on there. This is well, you should come back. It's PC only now. They discontinue support for the Xbox and for the PS2, but they let it so that you can download the game for free. You just have to reactivate your old account. If you don't know your stuff, you just gotta call Square Enix. They will basically give you anybody's login information that you ask for. You just have to verify something. Uno, dos, tres, firing Miss Cyndaquil, which means we're also probably be firing Shantoto. Shantoto, don't you move a muscle. God darn it. See, I could disengage, but then she would just run straight over here and get herself killed. Ooh, I wonder if I can still do that. If you really miss the game, come back for a month. Because it's still pay to play. It's not free to play yet. I say yet. It'll probably never be free to play. I can't see how they can monetize this in a free to play format unless they start, you know, dropping lock boxes everywhere and you have to buy keys with real money to open them. That's what they do in Star Trek Online. I played too much of that yesterday. Excuse me. Ambuscade. Rampart, if it's available. It is. Waiting on Dent. Dent just fired. Firing Cyndaquil. Alright, Lanos, let's see if Shantoto will let you go this time. Where is she getting all this TP from? She shouldn't have accuracy for this guy. On the plus side, our white mage hasn't run out of MP. I don't think he's dipped below 1,000 yet. I was going to roll with it. Alright. Dent's ready to go, so we're just going to fire him again. I'm going to drop Sentinel this time, so I don't have to worry about losing hate to Shantoto. That would be funny. Firing in 3, 2, 1. Fire. Song. Whoops. There's our darkness. 9,999 points of damage. Wow. See? I left out a 9, didn't I?
Did that kill that thing from 60%?
He maxed out DPS. That's all he was waiting to do.
Oh, wow.
Lanos for a final run for the night. Bravo.
I thought we all insta-deathed or something.
That was, yeah. Yeah, that was...
What did Shantoto do with her magic burst?
I think she just basically went, it's dead. And I kept getting rejected by Sanaki due to not being able to do a light skill chain. Darkness 17. Rudra's Storm owns him. That was also just a difficult one. Not on a very difficult. Terran. Do you want me to switch Songarthol to Thief and we can continue doing a 3-point light skill chain?
Yeah, I've still got a while until I gotta go to sleep, so about an hour or so.
Well, so do I. Alright, so you want to stay on White Mage?
Yeah, I almost fell asleep during that fight.
I could switch to, how shall we say, more of a melee build. That way I take more damage. Actually, I could just take off the Aegis and...
You were fine. It was everybody else I was more concerned about, but it looked like our Blizzra took care of everything.
I see. Alright, Nomad Moogle, we're going to change jobs. We're going to make our main job Thief. There it is. There at the top. Support job. Well, as far as Songarthol's first time outing as a Geomancer, how poorly do you think he did on a scale of 1 to 10?
I think it's good.
Could be very
I think that's one of the reasons why that we're doing so well.
Because of his debuff? The one and only debuff?
Yes.
Can you imagine how much better it would be if he had max skill? Better gear? A non-level 1 item?
Yep. That could easily do everything.
See, confirm. Alright. That's good. So, back to Gooskin Mines, or do you want to try someplace,
Yeah, that's fine. That seems like easiest. It's just a quick run down there, so.
yeah, like easy? Going over here. Gotta make wide turns for the Gulka. I'm gonna make wide turns for the
I'm
Gulka,
just
too.
buying more sap for my cape.
Sap for the Cape. Travel to another home point. Favorites. Northern. Yes. There was a gentleman on YouTube who was saying that he feels my pain for having to take so long to have Song and Dent go through the same menus they all. So he's all like, why don't you change it so that instead of having the window animation, you just have it so that it pops up just like that? Because I've tried that before, and travel to another home point. Focus Dent. Favorites. Another. Yes. I just didn't like the way it popped up, so I like the window effect on Cyndaquil since that's what I'm streaming on. But for Song and Dent, who nobody else sees but me, yeah, saves so much time. Like, he's clicking his survival guide right now. He's like, teleportation assistance. Favorites. Gooskin. Yes. Done. He's already teleporting out. Ever so slowly. Teleportation assistance. Favorites. Gooskin. Yes. Now watch it on Cyndaquil. It's going to be like 3 times as long. There was somebody sending me a tell. Y'all need a white mage or something. Ooh. Terran.
Who's that?
Whoosh is asking if we need a white mage.
Yeah, I can definitely change to ninja.
Okay. Down. Search. Oh, whoosh. He's on summoner with no sub job. What are you doing?
I don't know.
What happened to your
What
sub
would be
job?
better? I can do warrior.
Job and what Cade? SP, yo. We're doing regular. The 124 difficulty for Spanish. Dentrel livestream. My actual favorite memories of this game are talking to a Japanese dude that I had seen selling stuff on the auction house. He was a high-level goldsmith that was always selling stuff for loads of gil. I found him once in Juneau and talked to him, and he was really nice to talk to. No game will ever top that experience for me. Canadians. Nicest people in the world. All the cool people that I found in Final Fantasy XI, I say that, in the golden days, are Canadian. Be right back. Gonna shut down my Xbox One downstairs. Okay. We're getting key items. I'm getting key items. Terran's probably like, I already got it. Favorites. Gooskin. Yes. I need to take the shock ramen up there. Japanese player who was playing on the Japanese client, but he was in San Francisco at the time. And his English was perfect. His Japanese was perfect.
I'm gonna go warrior for resolution span.
The auto translate and back. Auto translate being these things. Was one that said a polite way to say no is thanks for the offer, but I'd have to pass, which I use all the time for telemarketers. He asked one time, what does this translate to in English? And he typed it out, and it was the thanks for the offer, but we have to pass it. So we all typed it out in English. He's like, oh. And like, what does it say in Japanese? I was like, oh, let's just say it's not so quaint. Like, oh dear. Control live Steam. I don't know if the servers are still mixed, but they need to be like 50-50 Japanese and US EU. That was against what Square Enix was wanting to do at the time. And I don't know how well the servers would be doing here in America if they did that. It was like be like one American server and 12 Japanese servers. And most of the Japanese players were quite rude. Well, not in my experience. It seems like...
I actually had a very rude Japanese dude, very well geared paladin, come up earlier and start stealing mobs from me in Dynamis, and I'm like, really? There's a whole zone here with multiple spots to farm, and you come over and steal my crap? So I start stealing back from him.
Yeah. Oh, I hate camping Dynamis, but...
Gotta love animated flourish. I was beating his flash with the animated flourish.
I had to reload Twitch. I've had to reload Twitch so many times this month. Fortunately, this month's almost over. There was one guy who was so friendly and it changed my perception of humanity. Wow. Phone died. No! We're not going to be able to hear Terran for the rest of the night. So sad. I gotta find the right macro line for a song. There we go. Fire. So I'll be typing for a bit. That's fine. Well, I'll switch to White Mage until you guys say otherwise. Alright. Sash. And the sash. Terran's gonna come here with his warrior and he's just gonna cleave all the worms. Just be like spinning around, killing stuffs. Quite awesome. Excuse me. Cheers. It's empty. So sad. I'll have to pick up another one. Running over here. Oh, coming back. Get them, boys. Notice we're doing this without any heals. So I'm thinking Shantoto again, since she likes to do her own skill chains. They're like, light? We're doing Skizzen. That worm ran away. He came back. Very next. Dang it. Spam that attack button enough times. It'll eventually connect. But Maida, Canadian. Korra, Canadian. I'm sure there's others. Mr. Cat, he was Canadian. He probably still is Canadian. Mr. Cat was a bard. And in real life, he played the bass. What was that up? Alright, Cynical got it. Dent got it. Song has it. How many more do you need, Mr. Terran? He needs that many. Looks like one finger. He's like, you're gonna make me type it out, aren't you? I'm like, yeah, your phone died. Yeah, have fun with this. Looking for a warp button. That wasn't the warp button. There it is. Warp button over here. And warp button over there. I'm gonna take this opportunity, hit the bio be right back button. Grab another beer. So close that. Go over here. Click that. Pull out the earplugs. I guess I'll keep this unmuted. We can listen to all the squeaks and creaks and noises of our chair. Your face. And always neat. Take a break, come back, back at your home point. That happened over the weekend, actually. It was up in Estro-Ruan doing the domain invasion, killing Nagaraka, I think the name of the dragon was. Apparently I either fell asleep or got distracted by the cat and went to go do something. Came back and I was at my home point. And I'm like, uh-oh. That means the UFO got you. Probably lost like 100 XP that way. Wanna try one ED again? Met a Canadian in Australia. He was a very nice guy, and I still have a lot of respect for him. Whoosh waves of Sungarth Hall. Way back, Song. Don't be rude. Galka. Play. Whoosh. Can't see it, but he did. I don't know. Any particular element to watch out for? I'm going to let Taryn answer that one. Because I don't know. Let's give it a try. I mean, worst case scenario, we die horribly, lose a little XP, come back, do it again. Not even have to farm a new key item. Do need like 1,000 extra points a day. We're going to do regular. We're going to do very difficult. So I think we can do it. Most certainly. Whatever. That's a guess. That's it. Can't type all of a sudden. Actually, I've never been able to type. Ooh, that's a guess. That's exactly what she wrote. Uh-oh. Hi. How you doing? We're streaming right now. You keep it down? D says hi. Going over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get a magic burster in here. I'm gonna do almost want to do Ingrid. Almost. No. Stop. We don't want her. And that's the best way to. That's not the best way. You can also heal next time. Hello, cat. Indeed. How you doing? She found a snake. Yeah. Can you bring it over here? You left it over there. Weirdo. Sorry, people are waiting. Shen Toto number 2. I'm gonna do items. I'm gonna do plate to do other sushi. So last time we did this, we all died horribly. Except for Taryn, he saved us with a stone 2 to the face. Follow. I don't think he's got any food on him, do you? Usually don't. This is one of those things I forgot to check earlier. He does have a hedgehog pie. You need some hedgehog pie? No. Alright. God. Sneak attack. You got food on? You got food on? I'm going to go ahead and hit phalanx. Come. Poof. Crusade now. Look at that. She still somehow hit the mouse button and almost shut down the PC. You are scary smart, you know that? Your tail's going. You're not supposed to know that. Alright, enough of that. Rampart buttons. Now you know stuff just got real. I'm going to flash you in your little face. And we're going to fire you, and we're going to fire you. Hey, look at that. Nobody died. Swing once for a Pururu. Swing once for a Pururu. Sorry, for Shantoto. I'm going to run over here. You got to make sure that Songarthol stays behind. Looks like Terran's also going to hang out back there. He'll come save the day. He's just waiting for us to establish shape. Macro edit macro, paladin, confirm. I'm looking for Savage Blade. I'm going to put you right there. And then over here, we're going to hit copy. And back over here, we're going to hit paste. Hit another flash button. Firing, Mr. Dentrel. Firing, Mr. Songarthol. I don't know why. Shantoto's going to do her own thing. But we can try. Shantoto is a good name. It is, isn't it? Alright, there goes a dent. Here comes Mr. Song. Sneak attack, trick attack, go. Here comes our first light. We're going to count to 3, 2, 3. Savage Blade. Oh, look at that. Shantoto's doing her own light. That's fine. Hitting the holy button. You can tell I've done this before. Ow. Right in the face. Flash button. Hopefully I'm not too squishy and Roosh doesn't run out of MP. It's okay. Reprisal, are you available? Unable to cast spells at this time. Alright, that's fine. We'll hit Sentinel next. Wow, so much TP. So little time. We're going to fire Song and Dent again. They've got enough. Cynical don't. I don't know why she's swinging so slow. I take it those are auras. Perhaps? Really don't know. Probably too soon for this button. Maybe not for this one. Boom. Reprisal should be available now. Oh, it's not. Alright, that's fine. We'll do Sentinels. That way we don't lose hate. And don't take too much pokiness to the face. Like that. 57 points of damage. Alright, everyone's Song and Dent are good. Cyndaquil's good. Fire and Song and Dent. Getting ready for Savage Blade. Again. There's our dancing Golka. You can do this. Oh! Shantoto for the sneak. I don't think this is going to work, but we're going to give it a try anyways. I think I missed. That felt like a whiff. Oh my goodness. No. Reprisal. And light. Crusade. Phalanx. Which is going to be like, well, I'm not going to have enough MP for this. I don't think I'm going to have enough MP for this. Let's find out the Fire and Song. Fire and Dent. Ramparts should become available here momentarily. Use it at the start of the next one. There we go. Get ready for a holy. You know you want it. Uno, dos. Yeah, just cast it now. Shantoto gonna do a double. Good for you. Thinking outside the box. Can't do a flash though. As soon as Song and Dent have TP, we're gonna go. I say that. Dent has it. Waiting on you, Song. Here we go. Rampart. Let's save that. Fire and Dent. Fire and Song. Now watch Song do a dance and run out of TP. He's done that before. That's how the macro's set up. Looks like Sada wasn't ready. As long as it connects, though, that's all I care about. Fire. This looks a bit hairy. It does, doesn't it? It's because I did it on the Super Ooper difficulty. I forgot to hit Holy. I think I... Did I see the second? No, I don't think I did. Be fine. I got a good feeling about this. Got the great sword, not a great axe. Well, hello, Shantoto. Thank you oh so much. I've been taking a break from FF11 lately. Welcome back, Game Dev Brian. Got a little burned out. That was this past week. Doing Domain Invasion, followed by Domain Invasion, followed by more Domain Invasions, like every 15 minutes. It's like, maybe we're going to get something? No? Wait, no? Nothing dropped? Again? You go like 6 hours doing a Domain Invasion fight every 15 minutes. 2 Domain Invasion fights every 15 minutes is kind of more what it was like. Things got a bit too repetitive for me. And never see it drop. Terran was like, this game sucks. Probably just because the night before we were doing Sinister Rain and everything was dropping. I mean, I think I saw everything but the pants drop. Okay, I didn't see that second light go, but... Rampart, you available? Yeah, pick some more goals and chase those. There you go. Tearing out the pants. Cyndaquil is going to start saving TP so she can turn that into MP by spending more MP. Shield block for MPs. I'm gonna stop using Holy as well. That doesn't, it's probably not the best use of our MP. Just been farming loot boxes in Overwatch for some Year of the Rooster skins. Haven't played that. Worried that I'd be all like, oh, playing this non-stop now. I'm gonna get ready for a Savage Blood, just in case. No, you're not. Don't do it. Phone isn't charging. Bug. I was just playing Overwatch. For a second there, I thought you left out a W in WoW. I realize people still play that game. World of Warcraft. I just don't know those people. I kind of want to play it. It's an itch. I know. I should scratch it. Because these itches just, you know, they don't get better over time. Invoke. A Rampart. You available? Nope. Sentinel should be available. Whack, 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 whack. Whack. 0 points of damage. Ah! It would be better if I'd actually planned it out that way. But, yeah. Ended up in a random team of 5 that decided to stay as a team. I don't know what that means. I just have to put, like... Because I haven't played the game, that's why. Halo, on the other hand. That was kind of like... every man for themselves. Even in the team play, it was still every man for themselves. Whoosh! Careful! Well, thank you, Whoosh. I guess I can now start using MP to hold hate with. Well, did pretty well. Finished up as 2500 MMR, so I'm happy with that. Yeah. No clue. I mean, I'm sure it's really good. But, again, no clue. You just don't have the accuracy for this, do you? Possible to gauge. Cure 4, onto yourself. Okay, let's try that again. Cure 4, onto yourself. Really? I'm the paladin that can't cure themselves. If I get a flash onto it first, that might... There we go, yeah, well, that's good. Cure 4 onto Terran. Watch us get this one off. There we go. Flash again. Alright. Get a little bit. TP. Whoosh is going to rest some MP until it hits everybody. If you get Cure 4 yourself in the meantime. I think I can do that. At least that's my whole forte. Cure 4 with the reprisal. Maybe I should start using Flat Blade again. Seemed to be working so well earlier. We are approaching that 50% mark. Wow. Cure 4, Song. Yeah, Cynical's definitely going through the MP fast. Got this. Gonna drop Chivalry soon, so keep resting. Flash. I say that. Famous last words, I'm gonna die. Cure 4. Song. Dent. Fire. Kill them. You need those magic burst, right? Give me once. Did not interrupt. Reprisal, you available? Cure 4? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. Sentinel, please be available. Rampart, be available. That worked. Cure 4 here. That should use up the rest of our MP. Close enough to it. Drop in Chivalry. Full MP. Full MP. Hitting a flash button. Songarthal, Dentrel are ready to go. Whoosh is coming up. Ow. It's so hard. Separate BHX dive. It's time we're doing 124. Cure 4. Magic burst that onto yourself. Flash. I'm just waiting for Song to have his little moment where he does like a 30k light magic burst. Maybe it'll be this time. It's happened before. Not on this difficulty, but it's happened before. So got 15 minutes left. We got this. Yeah, it's at 51%. It's at 50-minute mark. Uno. Dos. Hit me one more time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Oh. It was too slow. Alright. Rampart. This will help, except it won't. Sentinel. It's like Super Saiyan mode. Here comes Kitty Cat. See her sneaking up behind me. Cast another spell. I dare you to cast another spell. Come on, start casting it. I see. Demons, alright. Whack! Now, what do you think of that? Apparently he didn't like that. Sentinel. For 900 points of damage. Oh, godness. Not now, Miss Kitty. Cure 4. Here's a go. Song. Dent. Save yourselves. I wonder if I should start kiting them. Wow. Why? Just flashed. Rampart. It's still not available. Sentinel. 2 minutes 24 seconds. Flash. And a cure 4. They're going to make us really earn this one, aren't they? Prizel. Dent's not there with the TP yet. Alright. You know what? No more playing Mr. Nice Mithra. Cat. Boom, yeah. Right in your face. Your silly little... You mad bro face? Exactly what it is, too. Dave hitting for 1,000 plus. It's because it keeps locking my gear. Alright, look at all these skill chains go. Whack. Oh, don't tell me you missed. Really? Oh, Cyndaquil. Used intervene even. I should have like lowered its level by at least 1 or something. Cat. Not now. Set. Cure 4. Where are all those massive skill chains that I'm used to Song pulling out of nowhere and be all like... I have to wonder. Did he run out of MP? The bad guy? I kind of think maybe he did. There's Rampart. Cure 4 into Terran. No, it's too slow. Cure 4 owned. So sad. Song's at full TP though. This could be awesome. Probably won't be. So we're gonna need to move the mob. After this next skill chain, we will. Moving mob to the other corner. Get a flash going here. Sentinel, you available? I'm gonna take it over here now. That way Terran can actually hop up without having to worry about, Alright. Cure 4 onto Song. Cure 4 into yourself. Unable to cast spells at this time. How about now? Reprisal, please be available. Rampart, please be available. It's not. Alright, Cure 4 on to Mr. Dent. TP is good. Firing. Firing. We've got 10 minutes left. I feel good about this. Yeah, we can do it. Get a flash going here before you lose the hate. This is the last thing we need when Song's trying to apply a sneak attack and a trick attack. Is Shantoto interfering and doing her own light? Whack. Still can't hit it. I need to stop wasting TP. I could be using that for just about anything else. Oh, look at that. I have no MP too. Okay, no. This might be bad. Ability. Job ability. What do we have available to us? I'm gonna drop War Cry. Ability, job ability. What else do you have? Invincible. Yeah, invincible. That should hold on to a little bit of hate. Build some TP at the same time. Reprisal available? Nope. In light. Get all this stuff casted. Shantoto, magic burst that. You know you want to. I have like no MP for anything. It's okay. Get a little closer, maybe. Alright, Cyndaquil. Whoosh is getting low. Shantoto doing her thing. Getting good. Fire. Fire. You hear comes the dark. I think he's on Warrior. I'm just trying to spread this out for as long as possible. We're doing good. If I can get this over 2,000 TP, it'll be better. There we go. Actually, he's getting there. Tyrion's all like, never mind. I would have done the same thing. We're like, oh, screw this. No, not amorphic spikes. Second there, I thought I died. Alright. Good. Holding hate. Max out your TP if at all possible, Cyndaquil. You can do this. I've got faith in you, Mithra. I've only been building this for how many years now? Probably just one. Cure 4? You're not going to have enough MP for that, are you? Nope. You got a flash? Get a flash. Did I just get a lag spike? Feels like a lag spike. Provoke's going. Alright. Chivalry, please be available. 49 seconds. Alright. Firing Song, firing Dent. What other abilities do we have open to us? Aggressor! You're not dodging anything anyways. Who's gonna be the longest 49 seconds ever? I swear I'm gonna spike you like a football if we get through this. Chivalry. 19 seconds. Reprisal. This might help. Rampart. Oh, shoot! Chivalry. Finally, full MP. Here come the cures. Holding hate with cures. Cure spam. Cure spam. Cure spam on you. Waiting on you, Dent. Come on, man. Don't be slowing us down. Why are you slowing us down, old man? Why Firing Song, firing Dent. Cure spam onto Terran. Shantoto just needs a sub-white mage. Cure 4 into yourself. Holy button. Magic. Where's your banish 2 buttons when you need it? We're really wasting all the MPs now, aren't we? Yep. Flash. He's like that close. We got this. We're so there. Get ready to start kiting. And you know, he's gonna like do Super Saiyan here any moment, and we all like, now all you die. That voice even. Songar Thol for the kill shot. Mrs. D. I think she just tried to close out Dent's screen again. Nope, he's still alive. What are we gonna do with you? You can't go messing around with us when we're trying to do our epic fight. Full of epicness. Onto the floor. You stay there. Well. That took a bit longer than thoughts. LOLs. So, next time. Wish was all like, yeah, I'm just gonna take a break. Wrong side. Didn't help me. Win's a win. A win is a win. Especially when it's epic with capital. Just like that. Where to? I like goopskin mines. Worms. Now we got the hard one out of the way. Just gonna do all easy stuff from here on out. Click in home point number 1, home point number 1. Travel to another home point. Favorites. Northern. Yes. Travel to another home point. There's AP there. Unfortunately, no. I go to survival guide and use the survival guide. Favorites. Yes. Come on, Senegal. Travel to another home point. Favorites. Northern. Yes. Moving Dent over towards the book. Clicking the book button. Survival guide button even. Teleportation. Come on. Favorites. Kitty's coming back. So like I'm gonna sabotage you if it's the last thing I do tonight. Don't you do it. She got real angry at me because she used to like to power down Dentrel's PC by pressing the power button off. So I had to reconfigure it so that pressing that power button doesn't turn it off anymore. And she's all like, I'm gonna piss in his Cheerios. Fortunately, I don't eat Cheerios, but that's what she does. Gooskin. Yep. I'm gonna be the last one there, aren't I? Usually am. Cheers, everyone. Let you know how close to the wire this came. We got like 3 minutes left on shell. And I think Whoosh casted the shell before we went in. But not much before we went in. Dentrel's food buff. He should be here soon. Seeing a great sword user. It's natural to think dark instead of warrior. I'm thinking rune fencer, but that's just because I got off this rune fencer stint for I'm not sure how long. Well, turns out I recast Protect and Shell to hit Shanty 2. Oh! It probably saved her life. Once or twice. We should probably think, why do they all stop it? Into the corner. Mithra pile up into the corners. Here we go. I've got this sneaky suspicion that everybody's auto-following the Cyndaquil. Everyone's following the Cyndaquil. It's been confirmed. Bum, 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 bum. Down the stairs, around the sapflies, auto-follow for the win. It's true, it's pretty freaking awesome. Bum, 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 bum. Terran's still in Mahora. He's probably re-gearing. Which is alright. Wait for a song, make sure he don't get stuck. And the protection just fell off. Rulu Gardens. They'll be here soon. I will help him with the kills though. So I'm that kind of guy. Clicking that button, hitting that button, hitting this button. They're ready to swing and attack that rock mill. I'm just going to go ahead and switch over here. Or not. One fell down. Seriously? Oh, that's right, because I turned off auto target onto them. Because reasons. I should have voked it off the late mage. But I didn't. Stab! I need to Savage Blade this as soon as I can. Not this one. Maybe the next one. It's Smexy Kitten. Oh, it's like, oh no you didn't. I was like, oh yes he did. I'm gonna get this one over here. Swing. Die. Now that's what you call a double kill. Comes a stone button. Here comes a shield bash button. Which I'm still get the stone spell off. This way. Oh, I see what he's doing. Key item. Yay, I'm getting out of here now they got all aggro. Of course it's Final Fantasy XI, so we're going to target the one furthest away from us. That's the way this game works. Piss off all the worms in the zone. It's okay. We're just trying to make sure all the mobs are dead so that when Terran gets down here, he's all like, where'd all the worms go? Die! Your stone skin did not protect you. You get like key item times 2 now. And some flint stones. Yum. So they don't crawl down into the ground. Shield bash, you're probably not available again, are you? Probably not. Works for me. How many more kills you need, Mr. Terran? Uh-oh. I guess that's all of them. Or if you got it. Now, I haven't been counting, but I think that should be enough kills for both Song and Death. Probably. Work button. Gonna switch Song to Geo. Keep it on fire. Of course, I'm typing this and they're all now loading. So they can't see what I'm doing. Maybe they're listening. Song! Turn around. Macros. Edit macro. Geo Metro Go. I'm not the first person to come up with that joke. Changing job, main job, Geomancer, support job. I don't know. All his mage jobs are like so low. He's like white mage 44, black mage 31, red mage 30. Corsair 6, puppet master. Blue mage 99. I'll leave a dancer. Maybe he can just get old melee in there. I got this stream in the upper part of my monitor, game in the lower part. Well, hello. It is Deoden. Happy Tuesday, Mr. Deoden. Ambuscade. Blizzjaw. That's good. In case we need to. Oh, I don't need to get him next to the crystal. Yeeks. Keep him on fire. We ready? Just need one person to say no and I'll stop. Sephiroth. He's a puppet master. That just seems odd, but at the same time, Sephiroth kind of was in that bunch, so I can go blue if you want to do Shant to Sing. You know, Shanto. We'll mess it all up. It's true, she will. Unless, no. I'm going to do this button here. Finally off work and on my way home. Awesome. That's the wrong NPC. You're supposed to be talking to the book. We're going to do regular. We're going to do difficult because... Oh. Okay. I hear chant to chant is killer on him. Possibly. Do that. Since it's killer. Because it's like double light right there. Yeah. Are you sure? No. Jeez. Cheers. So I don't even think Song knows Shant to Sing. Just what I've heard. Well, we should prove it right. It is a kinetic. It's roguishly kinetic. Raise the punt. If he's not AFK, that was only my second fight on him. Second longest. Hold on one second. Come here. She's 17. I don't know if you can see her. Still goes crazy after this thing. Alright, we're putting this away. Because I know you're really happy that you killed the cotton snake. But maybe after the stream's over we can get back to it and... Gosh, she looks so pissed. Sorry about that. There we go. What did I miss? Yeah, first was about 18 minutes. Gonna do the 124 since we can do about 3 of those in the same amount of time the 129 took. Down for winner. Points are points. It's just when you need a lot of points. Didn't have anything in plans for tonight? Tuesday nights? Aren't those the best nights? You don't have anything else planned? Mrs. D says no. She's always disagreeable. Did I win, Mr. Terran? It's probably a win. Like, when what? Sometimes he goes AFK because of baby concerns. Sometimes he doesn't. Whoosh is ready. In all fairness, that's probably all we need. Baby might be waking up, but go! Alright. Ambuscade tome. We're going to do regular ambuscade. We're going to do difficult 124. We are going to click, most certainly, Russian weight. 2, 4, 8. What's 8? I wouldn't know, I just have cats. And beer. Click, click, click. Almost hit the work button on Dent. That would have been funny. So we're going to do trust buttons. We're going to do Shantoto buttons. Macro edit macro. I should have done this earlier. I was all like, hey, you want to do CDC? And I'm like, yeah, it sounds good. Paste. You gonna open or close, Mr. Terran? Copy. Paste. Good. Crap, forgot to set spells. So did I. There we go. Crusade. And light. Do a rampart. Mrs. D wants her food bowl refilled. Dent, you following? Alright. I'll help heal as well. Onwards! Rampart. All that buttons. Hitting flash buttons here, hitting dentrel button there. To infinity. And beyond. There's a move I haven't seen in a while. Swing once, turn around, hitting the wall. Okay. We got this. Let's go ahead and hit the button. Make sure everything works on sung before it doesn't. Go, Terran! See if he's ready for it. Watch me miss. Uno, dos, tres, go! I don't know if they did a lot or not. I'm gonna fire Dent while we're waiting. Put this. I think I forgot to hit flash. Maybe Roke? Roke works. Reprisal. Reprisal's good too. Now we're just waiting on the tank. Used to be that song was the one. There we go. Fire, when ready. Apparently he fired and I didn't even see it. Because I was probably looking elsewhere here and there and stuffs. So that's all on me. Oops. slamming some aggro. Fire and cynical slash toss. That's over here. I need to stop doing this. Focus. I stepped back a bit to be out of that aura. Oh, okay. I didn't know there was an aura. But I'll just go back over here and I still hear the cat. You open, I'll close. Okay. That probably makes more sense. Because he's paying more attention than I am. Fire and dentrel. Fire and a flash. I don't know if these two go together or not. We can pretend they do. Fire. Doesn't look like she's gonna go. Fire. Song. Lupin is still alive. I'm not sure how. Let's get some more buffs up. Reprisal might be available. Yeah, it should be available. I say reprisal, I meant rampart. Dang, excuse me. Aww. Interrupted by Crusade. Almost there. Crusade one more time. There we go. Songs out of Geo Malaise. That's embarrassing. Let's try it one more time. I'm waiting on Dead. Apparently I didn't hit the right buttons on Dead, so let's try that again. Should be a good one. Go down so Shane doesn't mess up. Because you know she's going to. Apparently I can't get Geo Malaise off on a song. Guy. Slash magic Geo Malaise BT. He doesn't have enough MP for that. Alright. So slash heal. Get some MP backs. Flash. Just don't finish to mess up. You have entrust haste for sin. Probably not. He makes scrub geos look fantastic. Reprisal go. If Sun can do that, try it to combat that slow. We're good. Well, he does have indie haste. Set no. Fire and dentrel. That'll let Shantoto do her thing. Fire and dent. Here comes Shantoto. Firing the cat. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. And waiting for... There we go. Alright, he's over 600 MP, so that should be enough. Looking up. Prizel. Baby's awake. Hi, baby. We got this. I can still do a skill chain with Dent. It's not a good one. He sounds mad. I need to head to bed soon so I can go into work at 10 a.m. 10 a.m.? I hate going that late. I hate getting up early in the morning. That's early? I guess it would be early. Alright. Fire and Dent. Especially for work. Have a good night. At least work isn't 6 a.m. Abilities. Weapon skill. You gonna let me do a Savage Blade? Shantoto? Nope. She was waiting for me to do it too. Prizel, are you available? Nope. Rampart should be available. One more second. It's too soon. Not going yet. Just saying that you should. You know, Terran's got baby in one hand, keyboard on the other. He's like, I can do this. Probably can too. Fire and Dent. Fire and Song. Cast some Blizzard. Shantoto decided not to go. Alright. One minute, 31 seconds left on that. I'm gonna start taking all this damage all of a sudden. I'm gonna blame it on our Geomancer. Always blame Song, if you can. I'm not gonna say always blame the Golka, but if Song's the only Golka in the party, then still blame him. But thanks. Firing. Firing again. I don't know why I fired Dent so early. Cyndaquil's like taking forever. And light? Maybe? Ever so slowly? It's good. Darkness! Wasn't planning on that, but Shantoto should be able to make good use of it. Cyndaquil's good, Dent's good. Just waiting on Terran to get some TP. Fire all three of them. Terran should have TP here in just a moment. He's following me. He's over 900. Comes Geo Malaise. He's got his eyes squinty. This could be a big one. Go Dentrel Core. Thank you, Deodan. Shantoto, I don't know what you're doing, but... Uno, dos, tres, go! I'll do Holy. Shield Bash. Yes. Why not? Ow! Not even sure what spell he did just now, but it looked painful. Rampart, 52 seconds. Sentinel. Do you need a hand, by the way? Fire, Denty. Alright. Fiery. Fiery. I think we got this. He's almost dead. We're just not getting any lucky with... We're not doing any 99,999 darknesses this time around. Wait for it. Close it again. Oh. Didn't work. That'd be too easy. Just waiting on TP now. This thing's almost dead. Fortunately. Let's get some reprisal. Wow. Reprisal got interrupted. And it's not available now. Hitting Sentinel. And have some dinner then. Awesome. Yeah, we're already at that time of the night where we should be calling it quits. Not sure what he just did, but... Fire and Dent. Fire and Song. Going down soon. Actually, dinner sounds good. Remember what I forgot to do. Shantoto for the interrupt. That's a lot of stone jaw. Darkness. Jaw point. 5,300 hallmarks. That got us over 1,000 for today. I guess as much as we wanted, but that's not bad for 3 hours. You just have to do that, what, 3-4 hours a day? Get 14,000. We can do it. Make an awesome sauce. Good to go again, but I wanna shut the stream down. So I'm gonna be it for me tonight, guys. All right. Okay. Mr. Tick. So, what are we gonna do next? Here comes the cat. She's gonna knock stuff over. That's what she does. Anyways, so yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get the 14,500 or not this weekend or not. That's gonna be like a lot of Ambuscade on Saturday and Sunday. But there's gonna be hopefully a bunch of people doing it, and hopefully get a new charger in the morning for my phone. Find for another try, but gonna go get a drink while you okay. So cool. Alright, tomorrow night is Wednesday. Lanos wanted to do the Tier 2 the Tier 2 Eshjazata Notorious Monsters. I've never done them. At least if I did do them, I don't remember doing them. So I'm going to let him take point on that one and watch him go, no, I don't know what I'm doing. Cat's going to knock a monitor over, so I'm going to take a break here and feed her before she breaks everything that I own. Why are you being this way? You were like fed 6 hours ago. Less than that even. Ooh, she's giving me the evil eyes. War Dog, you have a great evening. Everyone else, have a wonderful evening. So yeah. Hopefully I won't be having the same GI distress I was having last night. And hopefully that's all behind us. Good news, the boss is on vacation next week, so I get to have the morning shifts. So I might be able to play. Awesome. Fortunately, there's no campaigns going on next week. Well, let's count the Valentine's Day stuff. That starts on the 11th. I think it starts on a Sunday. I'm not 100% sure. I should check that. Oh well. Y'all be good. Stay safe. Have fun. Don't get caught. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.